There are two aspects of this case I want to comment on. First, the actual question before the court when determining the reasonableness of a law enforcement use of force. Should the court only look at the moment of threat or at the preceding actions of all parties, including officer-created danger? I think the answer is obvious that the totality of circumstances, including any escalations and dangers created by the officer, need to be considered. If not, then we don't live in a constitutional republic, but a police state where law enforcement can commit any crimes they want with impunity. Second is the question of the reasonableness of Officer Felix's action. Well, there are a lot of facts that need to come out in the courts. Based on what I've read from the Supreme Court case, I've come to the following conclusions. The reasonableness of jumping on the sill of a moving vehicle is questionable, at best. Seeing as it appears the vehicle had just started moving and was therefore going very slowly, I would not automatically find that unreasonable. However, discharging a firearm into the occupied cabin of a vehicle in that situation was most definitely not reasonable. The greatest risk to the officer in that situation was the vehicle running over his foot, not a life-threatening injury, and one easily mitigated by simply jumping back down. With no evidence or probable cause that Mr. Barnes was a danger to others, there was no justification for the use of deadly force. This Dirty Harry mentality of escalating relatively minor situations into an excuse for deadly force not only makes these dangerous officers a threat to our communities, but gives reasonable excuses for people to not trust law enforcement in general. All in all, I would say that both the district and circuit courts made a bad situation worse. We'll have to wait to see how the Supreme Court handles this case.